Hey guys, welcome to what we call virtual circuit class today. Firstly, I hope you're all safe and well at the moment, and hopefully this will help pass some time. You're spending undoubtedly a lot of time indoors at the moment. So really all we need is sort of a bit of a space where you can jump and lie down. I've got a mat as well, so if you've got one, great, but you obviously don't need one. The format today, I don't know, for those of you that have been to circuits before, on a Tuesday and Thursday evening up in the sports hall, myself doing the Thursday and Paul does the Tuesday. Paul will actually be joining us later on to help out as well. It's going to be a really similar format to that, so we're going to go for a warm-up, then we're going to go for a 10 exercise circuit later on. So I'm going to start with the warm-up, pass over to Paul to do a bit of mobility, and then we're going to get stuck into the circuit. So to begin with, real simple, we're just going to start with 2 forward lunges. It's just coming out in front of us, and each time I'm just going to add an exercise to the circuit. So again, we start with 2 forward lunges, and now we're going to go into 2 reverse lunges this time, just stepping back like so. Back to the beginning, into 2 forward lunges. So everything you do would be in pairs, 2 reverse lunges, and then we're going to add in 2 squats now as well. So just coming down as low as we feel comfortable. Back to the beginning again, 2 forward lunges, into 2 reverse lunges, into 2 squats, and then we're going to add 2 squat jumps as well at the end. So into our squat jumps, and then back to the start of our 2 lunges. 2 reverse, 2 squat, then we're going to go 2 squat jump, and then we're going to add in 2 squat thrust. Bring the feet out and in, and back to the start. Into our 2 lunges, into our 2 reverse lunge, into our 2 squat, 2 jump squat, into our 2 squat thrust, in, out, and then 2 down up planks. Just coming down onto the forearm, back up again, back to the top, 2 lunges, 2 reverse lunges, 2 squats, 2 squat jumps, 2 squat thrust, down, up, planks. Then we're going to finish off 2 press ups and back to the top. Last time round, do the whole thing, 2 lunges, 2 reverse lunge, 2 squat, 2 squat jumps, 2 squat thrust, 2 down up planks, and 2 press ups to finish. Lovely. I'm going to pass you over to Paul now. We're going to go through a bit of mobility.
Thanks, Toby. Looks like you've got better weather where you are. It's just started raining outside, so welcome to my shed. Just going to go on to the mobility part of the warm-up. I'm going to start with a simple hip opening exercise. Each foot just going to come outside the same hand. So left foot outside left hand, right foot outside right hand. I'm just going to keep alternating for a few more reps. Trying to always maintain that nice neutral spine and always returning back to that straight arm plank position in between each rep. Good, we'll go 1 more each side. Good. Next one, we're going to bring your left foot outside your left hand and drop your right knee to the floor. From there, we're going to do 5 movements with your left forearm towards the floor. So 1, 2, good, 3 more. And then the same hand, left hand, rotating round, following your hand with your eyes as you rotate round. So I'm going for 5 of those as well. Good, and again, keeping the foot in the same position, we're just going to lean back, hips back, and straighten the leg. So you should get a slight pull, stretch through that left hamstring area. And again, 5 of these. So I'm going to repeat those. So back to your straight arm plank position, bring your right foot forward, left knee on the floor, 5 movements with that right hand and right forearm down towards the floor. And 5 rotations round. And then into the hamstring stretch, pushing the hips back. 5 of those. Good. Next one we're going to move into is more for the upper back and shoulders. We're in this box position and we're just going to feed our right hand through the gap between our knee and left hand. So back of the hand coming through, aiming to get your shoulder on the floor. As you can see, the left arm bends as you move throughout the movement. And your head will end up looking to the left as well. 2 more. Good, same with the other hand. So into that box position. One more. Perfect. And the final one, back to your straight arm plank position. If you do yoga, you'll recognize this one. It's the down dog movement. Going for a slight bend in the knee and then pushing the hips back, flattening the back off and always returning back to this straight arm plank position. Soft knee. Trying to make a nice inverted V shape with your body. So 2 more of those. And last one. And done with the mobility part of the warm-up. Let's go on with the circuit. Alright guys, so start of the circuit, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds recovery. Some of the exercises where I'm standing up, head's going to be out of shot, probably a good thing. We'll get started. So first exercise, 40 seconds, we're going into the reverse lunge. As Toby so perfectly demonstrated in the warm-up, weight nicely distributed through that front foot. Nice and controlled, back knee is going to be going towards the floor, can touch gently if you want. Hand position I'm not too worried about. You can go hands on hips as I'm doing. If you prefer to go hands out in front, that's fine as well. Head's looking forward, just settling into a nice rhythm. 5 seconds. And time.
So our next exercise today is going to be mountain climbers. Just waiting for my timer and then we'll get going. So in our press up position, we're just going to be switching legs as fast as we can. Now we can obviously do this as quickly or slow as we want. We can do it nice and slow, try and keep that back nice and straight, or we can speed up as fast as we can. Just going to turn around, do it facing you as well. So in that press up position, try and relax your shoulder blades as best we can. Just get a nice rhythm, trying to be really nice and tight in the core. Draw your belly button in, sorry. Just gonna maintain this constant pace for 40 seconds. There we go, have a 20-second rest. Back over to Paul for the next one.
Okay, so our next exercise is going to be a dead bug. So for that, our setup is going to be 90 degrees at the hips, 90 degrees at the knees, hands up, head back, and then we're alternating between the left hand going out and the right leg going out, and then the opposite. Always returning to that nice reverse tabletop position. You're really trying to focus on pushing your lower back into the floor while we're doing this exercise. If you want to make it easier, then we just go out, not quite as far with the heels. Alternatively, if you want to make it more difficult, then we can go both legs out and both arms out at the same time.
Right, next exercise, going for our press up. I'm going to start this way round. I'm going to give you a few alternatives as we go as well. Set up, arms shoulder width apart, and off we go. Chest wants to come just above the floor, so imagine you had about a fist between your chest and floor. I also want to try and keep my elbows in as much as I can as well, because that's going to help protect my shoulder. Make it easier, we'll drop to our knee, coming down, back up, but still maintaining a nice straight line with my body. Somewhere in between, nice and slow down, drop to the knee, come back up. And push a few more out this way. I'm also concentrating on squeezing my glutes as I go, because that's going to support my lower back, keep me in a nice straight line. And there we are. On to your next one.
This is your squat jump, so feet are going a little bit narrower than what you normally would do with your squat stance, and then we're coming into this half squat position and then driving through and landing. We're going to try and keep it continuous if you can. So chicken sandwich, 5 minutes before these is optional, but not recommended. If you want to make these more easy or go for the easy version, then a squat will be fine. Good, last couple of reps. Now time with those.
Right then guys, we're going to try an animal crawl now, and we're going to move side to side. So I'm going to start facing you this time. All I want us to be all fours, knees bent, and then we're just going to move side to side as far as I can, and then back the other side. What I'm trying to do on this one is keep my back nice and flat, and I'm trying to keep my hips nice and square. So if I went this way, all fours position, and I'm just moving side to side, I shouldn't see too much hip sway. It should be really nice and solid on this one. Like so. I'm just moving side to side, go back onto this way again. Just moving the hands, moving the feet as we go. Lovely.
Right, so time to bring that pulse rate back up. Next exercise is going to be high knees. With these ones, two options. You can obviously go into the normal high knee movement, or if you prefer, you can move into this marching position from here. So off we go, 40 seconds work. Don't mind where the hands are. You can go hands moving like you're running, or you can go hands above the knees if you wish. I don't mind, whichever one you want. Obviously you control the difficulty by your speed. If you want to make it more difficult, picking up the speed. Obviously you can slow it back down as well. So it's trying to find a rhythm you're happy with and trying to maintain that. Good, last few. Good.
Next we're going for our plank. It's a really nice easy one, this one. We can make it slightly easier if we need to, but all we're trying to do is just hold it for as long as we can. So off we go, onto our forearm position, relax the shoulder blades, squeeze my glutes because that's going to help support my lower back in that position. If we do need to make it easier, I'm just going to drop to my knees to make my lever a little shorter, so that'll help control my core a bit better. If we want to make it harder, we can start having a go at lifting different body parts. So I can lift legs, and I can also lift my arm there as well. Try not to rotate too much side to side. Again, go on this way now. And we'll just get into our hold, squeezing the glutes, relaxing the shoulder blades. Trying to keep that back nice and straight, hips up. On to your next one.
Okay, next one's hamstring walkouts. So with this exercise, we're starting our feet in a glute bridge position, hands on the floor, keeping the hips high throughout the whole movement. Toes will be pulled up, and then from that position, trying to keep the hips as still as possible. Slow movements, small movements out as far as you can with the heels, and then slow movements walking back in. And we're just repeating that, really trying to control the rotation of the hips. If you want to make it more easier, then we'll just walk out, not as far. Or you can just stay in that top position and just lift one leg up at a time. So there are your options.
Well then guys, then to finish. Last one's probably going to be the toughest. We're going into burpees. Real nice and simple for this one. Standing up straight first. And we're going to hit the floor, come back up into a jump. So I'm going to come down, into my squat thrust, come up, into my jump. Down, up. And we're just trying to do that for as long as I can. Now if we struggle with that one, we can just go for our squat thrust in and out like we did in the warm-up if we need to. And we go back to the burpee, coming this way now. So coming in, jumping up. I like to try and land feet slightly wide in the hands, give you a nice stable base to jump up from. Nice little push. Nice. And we're done there guys, that's one circuit round. Now, me and Paul are going to leave you there. For those of you who've done circuits before, we tend to normally go 2 to 3 times round. So you're more than welcome. Scroll back through, start again. I'd probably look to have about a minute's rest to 2 minutes rest in between each circuit. Some of you, like myself, I'm done there. I'm going to go and eat some ice cream or something now. But for those of you who want to have a little rest, back onto it. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day.